Hey everybody, so I'm here at Cooper Road Collection in Lexington, North Carolina. I've come here one time before with you, and I thought it'd be the perfect time to come revisit and see what they have for fall. It's a beautiful Friday here in North Carolina. It's still in the high 70s, but that's okay. I got my sweater on, and we're gonna go see what they have in store. One thing that I love about Cooper Road Collection is that when you come upon it, it is just so cute. You feel welcomed as soon as you see the sign, and when you go into the store, they just have a lot of really pretty things, and it's very aesthetically pleasing to see. So they do have a lot of their fall items out now, and so they have these fall colors in their bralettes. I love that deep green. They do still have things like bike shorts, which I always find helpful because I wear them underneath dresses and so on. But you're going to notice a lot more vests and tunics at their store right now, and different kind of like pullover sweaters. And I love that they have it organized by kind of like a color story. You had your tans and browns, mustards and plums, greens and blues and grays. So I found it really easy to kind of see what things stood out to me. From my knowledge, a lot of their bottoms go up to a size 3X, which is a size 24 for them. Because I'm a size 26, 28, I found myself gearing more towards the tops and dresses. That's what I tried on. So I find their 3X pretty darn accommodating, but they also have this one, this rack right there, plus another one that goes up to a size 4X and 5X, sometimes a 6X. So you can access larger sizes if you want to shop there, and they have some of those available online. Towards the back, you'll find accessories. They have so many cute earrings, headbands, hats, etc. So you really can style your outfit from head to toe, which I appreciate. They even have a couple different shoe styles present, so you really can, go shopping to your heart's desire. Lee, the owner of Cooper Road Collection, graciously offered you all 15% off if you use the code Rebecca15 at checkout. So I wore the sweater that I recently got from Target. You saw this in my collective haul, and my boots from Additional. It was a really comfortable outfit, and I've fallen for this sweater now, but it is warm, and that was kind of a mistake. But enough about that. I found a lot of cute things that I wanted to try on, and then I also asked Krista something that she thought I should try that's a little bit outside my comfort zone, and she recommended a vest, so let's go see what these look like on. The first item I tried on was a Huntington tunic in emerald green in a 3X. This one is $39.99. This material is nice and stretchy. You can see that across the bust it's kind of bending the stripes, but it wasn't deterring from the actual coloring of the sweater, or the top, So I appreciate that. This one had a pretty decent length with pockets. You're going to notice lots and lots of pockets in the stuff that Cooper Road Collection has. They are a fan of pockets. I thought this piece was really cute. And of course, the green to me is very Christmassy. I could see myself wearing it a lot during that holiday. But I will say, this definitely flared out at my hips. I could see it being pretty cute belted. And yeah, very comfy. I noticed that I was drawn to a lot of the swing style tunics. They did have other shapes there, but this was a lot of what they had. This style is called their Mason Leopard tunic. I tried it on in a 3X and it's $39.99. It does have elbow patches. The material is more of a sweatery material. So the last one was a little bit more slick and this one was not as slick. It fit me pretty well. The pockets on a lot of these kind of hit at the widest part of my hips, which sometimes causes them to like poof out even more. But I still felt like it looked okay and was really comfortable. I just, I have a lot of animal print, so it really had to stand out for me to want it. And confession, animal print did come home with me this day. So this is our basic tunic in rust in a 3X for $19.99. It was a slightly orangier in person, which is why I made that face, because it looked red to me on camera. This one was tighter. It was tight in the arms and less comfortable than the last one. I also think you can tell it was tighter just because of the way it like really poofs at my hip. You can see it's creating not as good of a shape as the last two styles were. This is like a thinner fabric. It has some stretch to it. But the other two, because they're slightly weightier, actually lay on my body better. I did love the color, but the fit just wasn't perfect for me personally. So it was a no. Now this piece I had seen on Cooper Road Collection's Instagram multiple times. It's their Emma-Leigh tunic in Burgundy in a 3X and it's $24.99. Now this piece is cut really wide and it falls shorter in the front, although it's still long, it's still a tunic, and longer in the back. So in the back, your bum area is definitely fully covered, and this is kind of like a wider drapier piece. I'm showing you where the seam is on the side. It kind of like comes outward where you can see the two pieces of fabric have been sewn together. This is super comfortable. It's not going to highlight my shape, but it is going to be an easy thing to wear to layer with other items, so I'm excited to wear it this season. The next piece is one of their styles that does go up to a 5X, maybe a 6X, I can't remember. This is their Karla Tunic in a 5X for $35.99. It's in kind of a sage green, and I could definitely tell this was larger based on how the sleeves fit. So the sleeves were not as close to my body. The length was longer. So with this piece, I saw more opportunity to belt it and wear it like a dress. I threw on this necklace with them. This is actually a necklace I own. I don't think they have this style online, but she has a lot of really long necklaces that go really well with these types of dresses. This one's not even set on its longest length, and it already is laying at a really good place for me. So definitely check out their jewelry. She has some good stuff. The next piece I put with it was a Karla Kimono. This is also one of their items that goes larger into a 5X. Now, I am wearing the 5X. It's $38.99. I did not get the sense that this was like as big as it could have been for a 5X. It would not have closed on me if I had tried. It definitely laid like a kimono. It laid open like you would want it, but it wasn't bigger than some 3Xs that I've tried. Now this next piece I wasn't sure was going to work for me because they only had it in a 2X, but as soon as I put it on, I knew it was coming home with me. This is their Cheetah girl dress. They have it in this beautiful green color as well as a red. I believe they're restocking this one, so if it's not in your size, I would contact Crystal-Lee and see if there's any ability to get it. If you want it, it's $42.99. I really love this piece, and maybe because it was smaller, it fit more like a tunic top on me than some of the other like floaty dresses. I will say the sleeves were tight, but not uncomfortable, and I don't think that it looked odd on me, so I definitely took this one home and was really excited about it. And actually, I think because it was also smaller, the pockets sat a little bit higher on me versus at the widest part of my hip, which I personally enjoyed. I also was really considering this one. This is their Winter Wonderland tunic. They also only have this in a 2X for me to try on. It's $46.99. If they had had a 3X, I think I would have bought it, because with this one, the sleeves were tighter than the last one, and it's because this material is not quite as slinky. It's more sweatery, and so it had a harder time like adjusting to my arm width, which I do have really big arms, and again, I should be buying like a 3X or a 4X in this size. But I loved the buffalo check on it, and I thought it was really cute. Again, something that could gear holiday if you wanted it to, or just be a fun fall piece. If they do restock this in a 3X, I will be considering buying it because I thought it was really cute and something fun to wear. I had stretched it out. It was a little bit see-through, but I think if it was your normal size, you would not have that problem. Okay, so I put the Emma-Leigh tunic on again in a black. They had this in a gray, a mustard. Trying to think, there was one other color that I cannot remember. Maybe, oh yeah, it was kind of like a brownish color, brownish tan color. So I just tried on the black one to see if I would prefer it. Again, the 3X is really large. I'm a 26-28. You could size down if you wanted to, but I liked it like this. I tried it with the Winterfest vest in Ivory, which is a 3X, $52.99. Again, consider them a 26-28. I think at the top, on my top, I wear like a 24-26. I think that fits that size pretty well on me because I have a bigger bottom half. It did kind of like flare out. And I do think this vest style will do that on people's bodies unless you're really straight up and down. But this is another piece you could potentially size down on if you wanted to. And I am not a vest person, but I was enjoying kind of playing around with this and seeing how it fit. I'm really glad that Crystal-Lee suggested I try it on because it was comfy. It has that like Sherpa lining on the inside, which was really soft. And then the outside of it was also kind of like a soft fleecy type material. It's going to keep you warm. You're going to be able to huddle up in it. You can wear it to a bonfire, wear it out to a date. Just a cute little piece to add and jazz up an outfit. So I ended up liking this quite a lot. And as you can see, I couldn't stop playing around with it to see the different shapes I could make on it. So it really caught my attention. So I had to take a look at her accessories. She has these really long crossbody bags. She made sure they were a length. They're going to fit for a lot of plus size women. They are adjustable. The first ones are bamboo circle crossbody, and the second one is just a regular circle crossbody that comes in different colors. I also tried on her hats. This is On the Town hat. Comes in multiple colors, black, gray, yellow. I thought it was really cute on me. It is slightly tight on my head, just an FYI. She also had this leopard headband, which I was considering. I don't think this one's online, but they do have some beaded versions. Hey guys, I just want to show you really quick what I ended up getting. They come in this brown bag, which is great, and she rolls them up like a nice little burrito of cute clothes. I ended up getting 3 things. So the first thing I got was this tunic. I got it in a 2X, and this brand, let me find it real quick. If you're looking on her site, this Emerald brand, I found good luck fitting into. The next thing I got was in her clearance section. I'd actually seen this over the summer, and I look horrible. That's why I'm not filming myself. This was in her clearance section. It is just like a soft popcorny cardigan by the brand Rachel in a 2X, 3X, and it was marked down to $35. It was tight in my arms, but I think it'll be fine. And the last thing I got was one of those V-neck wide tops. Again, this is by the brand, or no, this is a different brand. This is by the brand Zanana Premium, which sometimes doesn't work for me, but this one's fine. Got it in a charcoal gray, so that's what I ended up getting. And Crystal-Lee over at Cooper Road graciously gifted me. I was prepared to buy these things, but she gifted them to me just for supporting her brand. So thank you so much to Crystal-Lee at Cooper Road Collection. And just a reminder that if you want to go buy some of her stuff online, you can use the code Rebecca15 at checkout for 15% off. So hope you enjoy checking out her shop in person or online. She has so many good things, and happy shopping!